They're number one according to the AP coaches poll, but the Ducks are number 2 in the BCS. Good evening. I'm Brian Richardson.
And I'm Brandy Smith. Oregon had been stuck in 4th place in the BCS rankings for the past 2 weeks until last night when the team made it into 2nd place. KEZI 9 News reporter Lauren Michler is live with what this means for fans in our top story at 5. Lauren?
Well, Brandy and Brian, some Duck fans might complain that number 2 is not number 1, but 2nd place still ships off to South Beach come January, and fans admit that's all that really matters in the end. Sitting 2nd this late in the season is good news for the Ducks. Only 2 more weeks to hold on or move up. As long as Oregon doesn't drop, it'll be heading to the BCS championship. Fans believe the strength of schedule has been the one thing working against Oregon up until this point, but not anymore.
I think we're better than Kansas State, but I understand why they're there just because of the schedule. I think by the end of the year, once we beat Stanford, once we beat Oregon State, we'll be above K-State.
Some of my buddies have talked about, like, number 1 just puts a big target on your head. So I don't really have a problem with it.
At this point, it doesn't really matter 1 or 2 because they both go to the championship.
I still think they got a little gypped on the issue, but I mean, it's number 2. They're still going to go to the national championship.
Once we get our wins over Stanford and Oregon State, we will jump up to number 1.
The Ducks' schedule should only help them from here on out, especially because the only 2 teams they have left on the schedule are both in the BCS top 25. Stanford and Oregon State are currently ranked 13th and 16th in the BCS rankings. Probable wins for Oregon that will only help the Ducks on their way to the national championship. Live in Eugene, Lauren Michler, KEZI 9 News.